To add a diagnosis code, first you need to identify which of your students do not have a current diagnosis code listed. To do that, you can see that from your provider dashboard. All the way over on the right-hand side, under your current caseload, you'll see a column that indicates has DX. The students that currently do not have a diagnosis code will not have this checkbox checked. To add a diagnosis code, the first thing that you do is click on the student's name. By clicking on the student's name, you're brought to the caseload profile. This is where it lists the student's personal information, when the caseload started, which district they're in, as well as the student's name. Underneath the detail box, you should find the Student Diagnosis tab. This is where we add the diagnosis code. To add a diagnosis, click on Add Diagnosis Code. A pop-up appears. You've got your name, the agency, the student name, as well as the discipline. This is where you're going to want to click on the drop-down box of the diagnosis and identify the reason that you're seeing the student. The diagnosis code should correlate with the reason that you're seeing the student. Please note that diagnosis codes are listed first by their alphanumeric indicator, then by the description. For this example, we're going to go with the developmental disorder of speech and language, unspecified. Your start date should be modified to the first date of service. In many cases, we encourage users to enter the start date as the first day of school, and then you can leave the end date open. Once you have selected your diagnosis code and your start date, click Add Diagnosis Code, and you are complete. To verify that that information has been saved, you can click on your SBS Elite icon up in the left-hand corner to be brought back to your home page. And you will now see that this student does in fact have a diagnosis code listed.